All right, we should be live. Remember when you scammed me? I literally have no clue what you're talking about. How did I scam you? You see what's up, buddy? MumboElite. You watched your whole video on how to grind them, but I still don't understand how. Which part of it didn't you understand, buddy? What do you need me to walk through? Vinny on this game is a different breed? Dude, Vinny is insane. Until I shoot. If I shoot with his left foot, it is not going anywhere near goal. I should have gotten mod yesterday because of the game, but you said you didn't do the deal? No, incorrect, buddy. We never made a deal in the first place that game. Chat told you we should. I never said yes to it. The reason I'm giving you mod is I want to see what you would look like as a mod. So do a good job and show that you deserve mod. Otherwise, we can just remove it because it's a temporary thing. It has nothing to do with the gameplay. You either deserve it or you don't. So prove you do, buddy. That's it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But a game is irrelevant. It was just a little fun thing we could have done. Or did do with the other guy. The 75 plus player pick grind. Yeah, what about it didn't you understand? You're not helping me, buddy. What about the video did you not understand about the 75 plus player pick grind? If you can give me a specific thing, I can explain it. Dude, yeah, some players should have more than 99 pace. He is 100% way more than that. You have 872k. I'm desperate for Mbappe. Flip libs then, buddy. Make some coins off libs. Green, what's up, buddy? Can you do Team of the Year spending spree when it comes out? No. What am I doing? We are grinding the icons. You know, I got tradable Inform Hakimi from the tradable jumbo player lib grind. Attaboy. We got a walkout from that yesterday too. They must be giving out. Players shouldn't have more than 99 pace. Some players should just be slower, so it makes sense that way. No, I wasn't actually saying that they should actually give players more than 99 pace. I'm just saying that as he's already reached his ceiling, they should make it more than 99. Because theoretically, what else can you do with him? Like, yeah, he's fast, but because all that really does is they're gonna what, upgrade shooting or passing or something next. What can you really do with like the rest of his stats? I view it kind of like ratings. You give players super high ratings, they only have so much they can go for special cards. Like Inform is obviously one more than its gold card typically. But like if you think about it in terms of like how they rate players, they don't give Ronaldo and Messi like base card 98s because they'd be at a 99 after like one card. with like the pace and the shooting and all that stuff, if it's just a thing that's averaged out between every single player, in terms of this player has 99 pace, therefore he's faster than a player who has 98 pace, why not give him 98 pace and the one before at 97 and keep scaling that down? That way you have room to kind of grow with it. And it'd probably make it more competitive for a lot of lower rated cards as well, not having the stats be as high as they are at the start. Because if the goal is to have that card be more dominant than another card in that area, just make the other stats for the other cards lower and have that one be a little higher than those cards. That way you give enough room to grow, enough room to make an actual difference in a lot of those stats. And again, it'd probably open up a lot of room for you to use a bunch of different players too. Anything I can do for the 7K? If you need 7K coins, I'll look at my trading tip playlist, buddy. We've been flipping libs nonstop. Pack Florenzi for the 3rd time? Dude, I've been packing them so many times. Yeah, I get it. I think they should just lower the average pace so that you actually can feel the difference between Vinny and a defender. Yep. That's the thing too, is like, even with shadows and things like shadows, you don't need crazy pace as a defender to be able to almost quickly match that. But I don't see it as pace should be the thing to match that. If anything, it feels like IRL, positioning, strength, all those things would be the difference between a player being able to pace past you or not. But FIFA is not reality, so that makes sense. All right, let's continue to grind League SBC, dudes. We are going to get the Vieira teams hopefully done by the end of the week. We are going to do another one of his teams, maybe 2 of them. We could probably knock some of the lower ones out. We have currently an 88 done. We have the 2 base teams done. And then we have, I believe, an 86 done. So we still need, what's this? Another 88, 2 87s, another 86, and then an 84 and 83. So realistically, if we pack a lot of boards, we could get these 2 done this stream. That way we would only have the 86, 87s, and the 88, which we could probably pretty easily get. We're going to go back to League SBC grinding as well. I think I'm going to stay away from player picks. These things have been absolutely trash for me. If we have some off-league players that we get duplicates from, or a duplicate from a League SBC that we can't do, I'll probably throw them in the 81 to 87 to see if we can get some of those lower-rated boards. But besides that, player pick is just using way too many resources for getting 78s to 80s in return. FIFA is life. Remember, I have 70K. I want player of the month Vinny. So if I flip libs, is that possible? Yep. Any trading tip, it's possible. Find something that works for you and that you have fun doing. Because most things take at least a little bit of time and patience. So if you don't really enjoy a method, I say don't do it. I love bidding on libs, flipping them, doing the SBC. But if I didn't like this grind at all, I'd find something that works, that I love. So like some people, they love doing BPM. So they'll do BPM nonstop as a replacement. And if that's you and you like BPM and not League SBCs, straight up, by all means, go for it. I've really not gotten too many good things from those picks. Maybe a couple walkouts, and that's about it. We've opened so many of them. It's just killing my club without really giving me a return that's any value. Especially since I can run through the lib and get a guaranteed 81 anyways. That's better than most of the player picks. Alright, that's a little overkill. Here we go. Which I invest in with 300K or make any kind of profit from coins. If you want to trade, I'll link the trading playlist again. If you want to invest, depends on what you're in the mood for investing with. We had the video from the other day where I showed you guys how to make coins on Prem Silvers. If you want to try to time those again and pick them up when they're like 2.3K, 2.4K, if you think they'll get back to like 3.5K, I would say that's a pretty good investment. The Inform thing from the other day, we were doing Inform investing / flipping. Then the SBC came out where you needed the 2 Informs. So that worked really well. So yeah, it's up to you. Are you just betting on Lib players? We're doing the Lib SBC and other things. That's what you're asking. Why do I even bother at champs? Dude, it's just not fun. I'm glad they made it for these swaps, though, that you can do the placement games in order to get foot champs wins. So that way you can place for foot champs, but not actually have to play. All right, do we have SPFL? Do we have golden rares from there? And where is this league? Right there. No, so we have no gold rares. Do we have any from League One? Alright, so it's 20 chem. Can we just throw a random player in now? So hopefully someone who doesn't have a League SBC. Like this guy. Yeah, that works. Should I do the base or mid icon pack for icon swaps? If you want to, you can. Mumbo is a placement merchant. What are the best leagues to keep bronzes for during BPM? That completely depends on how your grind is, buddy. Some people keep every league and never sell anything until they get a duplicate. Some people only do one league and sell everything else. You kind of have to craft it the way you want to craft it. I don't know how you want to grind. Things like CSL, they're so cheap to begin with that it probably won't even be worth their time for BPM. You could just buy now in the market for 200 coins a piece. Reflash, what's up, buddy? And Prem ones are so expensive that if you're doing the Prem SBC, it's going to save you coins when you pack them. But if you're not doing it, you might as well just sell it. Remember, was a spiky boy. You got an inform from a bronze pack. Yeah, there's I think two cards this week you can get from bronze packs. Or technically 3 with the winter card, right? The 2 silver informs, I believe, have base bronzes. Is one common and one a rare, or... Actually, let me take a look real quick. I can answer that. But yo, if you guys enjoyed the stream today, feel free to smack the like button, dudes. Let's see if we can get to 15 likes to start off the stream. We're going to be doing a lot of League SBC grinding, a lot of packs, hopefully a lot of walkouts and boards that we can use to craft Vieira. All right, new players. The 2 silver informs. One's a 72 rated and one's a 74. Base 62 on the first one and base 64 on the second one. So you can get them both in bronze packs. Mumbo, how many cards do you sell per day on average? We typically in the morning will bid on like 200 to 300 libs just throughout the day. Like we'll do groups at a time. So I would say we probably sell. And then cards that we pack, cards that are in our club, all those things put together, probably at least 500 cards a day. Not counting BPM or really any of that. How's Ronaldo and Messi 300k? Because every gold rare, for the most part, is super cheap this year. Damn, it's not too crazy. If you have the cards, if you do it on the companion app, they added a new feature where you can copy and paste the price to each card. So, for example, if I do unlimited transfer targets, I could have 500 cards on there. And if I know all defenders are going for 700 by now, I can do a 600 start price, 700 buy now, and instead of adjusting the price for each one, I can literally click list. The next one's going to automatically have that ready to go for the listing. And I just keep pressing that over and over and over, and I can get 100 listings within like 2 minutes. What league SBC do you reckon to start with? I would recommend this grind, Ryan. I'll link you the video in chat. It's also in the description if you want to check it out. It's how I start league SBCs and go into everything else for profit. If you want to do it that way, you can. But by all means, mix it up to whatever your likelihood is. All right, okay, we have some high-rated cards, so we should be good there. Let's do the one-team requirement first. That new feature is great. Dude, it literally saves so much time. So much time. All right, we're going to run into rating issues with this team. It's a 62. All right, always ready. We need a defender. So that's 63 rated. Could probably do... midfielder. Let's try something else. Zach, what's up, buddy? Almost bought a lib for 10K. Yeah, I've done that a couple times in past years. With different kinds of cards. You got to be really careful. That Puyol SBC is amazing value. I might get him done just so we can replace Kimpembe and Varane. How much total does it cost? Do you know? Don't replace Varane. Hey, I get called out for having sweaty first owner center backs, so we might as well make them non-sweaty and play worse. Because that makes you guys feel better. I guess selling them for the same price is convenient, but there are always some cards that sell for over 1K. I mean, yeah. And you can take the time to check individual cards, especially if you see a huge rating difference or things like that. But the more you do a League SBC, the better understanding you get of player prices and stuff. But that comes to the question of time convenience. Do you want to sit there for an extra 20 minutes to a half an hour and individually check each card if you have 500 of them? Or do you want to just mass list at a certain price, maybe lazy list a little bit? The ones that have that higher buy now will sell. The ones that don't, you just move them down a little bit and do the same exact thing over and over. Anything to trade with for 530K? Yep, Adam, we have 6 million coins, and all these trading tips are things we still use. So they should work with no matter how many coins you have. Which cards do you trade with? League SBC cards mainly. That's my go-to. All right, here's our tradable pack. Let's see if we can get a winner card from this. Sir, how's it going? Welcome to stream. I have 350 games with Van Dijk. I'm going to do Puyol and play him next to Van Dijk. Nice. I have a lot of fodder. Is 90 rated Puyol worth it? I would say so. Massless all the way. Exactly. When you realize time is money, you'll take whatever profit you can get. That's honestly why League SBCs are so easy. Like the Lib. The amount of time it takes to actually bid on these cards is not too long, especially when you do it at times where there's not a lot of competition, which comes in chunks. It literally could be 1 minute, you have a lot of people doing it. Next minute, you're all alone. So like finding those pockets, getting all the bids down, and then just selling in a group. Super easy to make profit. Are you mass bidding on those lib cards? Yep, we've been doing it nonstop for the past month. All right, let's do... let's see, what can we use? That right mid was the one that was holding us back last time, so we'll use that in this team. Center back. We'll do left wing in this one. Right mid, strikers. Actually, no, let's do center back and... Oh, no, left wing in this one, and we'll use them the next run through. Left back. What do we got on this one? Center mid. So we need another center back still. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we used both the center backs on this team the last time we did it. Let's do the CDM then. CDM instead of the center back. Do we have a right back? We do not. Right back. Goalkeeper. What SBC are you doing? We are doing the Libertadores into every other league. Yeah, content today was kind of disappointing. I thought we were going to get like an icon, repeatable or something. That would have been fun. All right, do they have a striker here? Got a center back. Now I can throw in anyone. Those keeper. Boom! Another tradable pack. More coins back to the club. And then that final pack as well, untradeable. How many hours a day do I need to play to get good profit? Literally, you can make profit with any amount of time, dude. The more time you put in, the more profit you can make. That's just the way it goes. But making the most of your time is really important, too. So, for example, Prem Cards was a good example. We probably spent 4 or 5 hours total bidding and sniping Prem Silvers at like 2.3k and 2.4k. Then when we were selling at around 3.3 to 3.4, we probably did that for another, I'd say, 3 or 4 hours. So realistically, over the course of a week, that might be like an hour and a half a day total of playtime you might be doing. But we tried to make the most of our time. So when the cards went up, we chose to go on the companion app instead of the console. We just did it off our phone because I knew it'd be quicker. And that saved us a bunch of time too. So it's like finding all the shortcuts. Or if you don't want to go unassigned, doing the unlimited transfer targets, which I'll link that video in chat right now. So we could bid on like, let's say 500 cards at the same time. And then just selling them in bulk instead of going 1 by 1 or 50 by 50. How do you craft the 88 rated squad? You will most likely need to get a bunch of your fodder from League SBC grinding and then buy out like maybe a high rated 90 to finish it off, or like a high rated inform. Because the chance of you packing every single thing perfectly without getting a duplicate will be very difficult. Like for us, for our 88 rated team, we bought one player. I think it was Lewandowski was the only one we needed to buy. And that got us the 88 rating. He's bad beak. Show my team. You want to see it, dudes? This is what we got. Will cards drop when Team of the Year comes out? Yeah, there's some cards that'll drop. Some might go up, depending on what people use and what can link to what. This is full first owner, by the way. Everything here is pack pulled. Icons are all SBCs. Ronaldo is a player pick. These are League SBCs. SBC. One of the crappiest packs in the League SBC grind. We got him from. Yeah. What are my thoughts on BPM? Love it. Don't necessarily need it. I grind without it, but I see the value in it. I've done it every single year up until this year. And I did it a lot this year as well, but we kind of found a new way to grind that I like more. All right, we got an untradeable MLS. So let's go do an MLS team. How do you get all your lib players? Do you bid or buy? And then how do you make profit? We bid on them for less than the buy now, and we flip them for their buy now price. So typically during the day, we're picking them up for 250, 300 coins. And like right now, you can see we're selling them for way more than that. What do you guys think is best formation? I'm not sure. I went to a 4-4-2 hold-in. That seems to be a lot better than the 4-2-2 narrow. For myself, at least. Pay to win? More like play to win. Or grind menus and win. Alright, black it. You got to go in. So this is what I do typically with my untradeable duplicates when I'm doing the League SBC grind. If I have stuff ready to go from other leagues, I can put them in here. So, for example, let's check. Oh, we can do this one. Alright. Got this team open. So we'll do untradeable, newly acquired. Black it, place for Cincinnati. So we'll just not be able to use Cincinnati this run through. Go to MLS. Start with Atlanta. I typically go low to high. And then we put in whatever player we can get from each team. Got left back already. So we'll do center back in this one. This is also a good way of checking to see what players you have from each team. So you kind of know which team you want to use for the one team requirement. What you might want to use for just rating in general. All that's really helpful. Center back, Colorado Rapids, left mid, Columbus Crew striker, all right, so we need 4 more teams. Let's keep it going. CDM. FC Cincinnati. Okay, so this would be a good one to do the next run through. I know we already used one of their cards now. So you don't necessarily need to worry about using them again. Can we do off-chem 2 players? If we do the goalie. Yeah, there we go. There we go, 63 rated. We'll get the one team done now with FC Cincinnati, and we should have half the SBC done. Who's my favorite icon that I've used this year? Probably Ronaldinho. We'll get him back eventually. And then all our tradable cards, we try to sell everything we can. So here is a Prem card. He's currently going for, it looks like 3K. So I'm going to sell him. If we need a Prem card to do the Prem next run through, what I'll typically do is we'll buy back a cheaper one. Because there's always some that are going for less, typically. Or you could check before you sell and see if there's anything cheaper. That way you get the profit from that card, and then if you do need to buy one, you're saving yourself coins. Or actually making yourself coins. Because if, let's say he's 3K, and I use him and he's worth 3K, I could have sold him for 3K, bought a card worth like 2.6, and saved myself 400 coins. Alright, let's do this one team when we're in here. You only need a 65 rating, so I think I need to buy a single silver, and that should get us there. Maybe even not. We might have this all. See what we can make. So we got center back, striker, goalie. Dude, we might have this whole team. We have the whole team somehow. There you go. His favorite icon is Dybala. I use 4-4-2 holding as well. 4-3-1-2 and trying to play more offensive. You're in Elite Division last year. What division are you in right now? If you were Elite last year. Did they start you off in 2 or 1? Alright, do we have any golds from the MLS untradeable? What do we got? We do. GG. Alright, so we are going to try to use as many golds as we can. Then instead of using silvers, we could just buy gold off the market maybe, or use the ones we have. We need 70 cups, so we need defenders. Let's see what we can do first. So realistically, Nashville has quite a bit of cards, so we probably don't want to use them. So that should work. I think we can use a bronze and we're good. There we go. Hello, man. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Alright, we're now one team away from doing the Prem, and we get a rare election from that. And we really didn't have to, as you guys saw, have to buy, I think, anything. We got the first team done with just cards in our club off that duplicate. Now we're getting more cards back. We got a bunch of La Liga, Saudi, Belgium League, MLS again, Eredivisie. So you see, you just constantly get stuff back over and over. Tradable stuff we try to sell on. Untradeable stuff, if we can't put it in something, we throw it. Pro tip, by the way, if you guys have a bunch of silver untradables, might be a good idea to do some upgrade packs to get yourself some common gold players. So if we go to the upgrade section and go to silver upgrade, let's go through some of our leagues that we don't necessarily need to use. So we'll do silver, untradeable, low to high. Let's do things like, I don't know. We did K-League last time. Do we still have cards there? We have some. So we'll toss those in. What else? Romanian League. Don't need these. We'll try to use the common ones, but keep the rares, because we still have some of the icon SBCs that we could get away with using some of the untradeable rares. This FIFA 88 Di Natale or 96 or 93 Lewandowski? I would say Di Natale's been really good for me. Lewandowski I haven't used yet, so I can't really say whether or not it's good. All right, so we got a Kepa. We are, I believe, 2 teams off finishing the Prem, I think. Or we at least have the bronze and silver team done. So we just need the ones with golds. Any trading tips for 60K? Yes, you and everyone in chat. I'm going to link my trading playlist again. Feel free to look at any of those videos. We have over 80 videos on different trading tips. Any amount of coins you can do this with. Don't really need a lot. Alright, let's do the live again. What do we have? We had one of these teams ready to go. I can't remember which one it was, though. Was it Barcelona? Ooh, yes. We'll probably need to buy a player or two here because I don't think we'll have the chem. But rating-wise, we're golden. Yeah, so we need a goalkeeper. We need a goalie and probably a striker. This is from Barcelona. $200 coins for the goalie. $400 for a striker? No. $500, no. $600? Where are all the strikers at? Cams, center backs. Can we do direct chem? Direct chem, 91. Center back, center back. So we need a right mid or striker or left back. Let's see if there's any of them in these. So left backs, little expensive, but they have them. Right mids, probably a little more expensive. And then strikers, they either don't have or they're super expensive. 900. Maybe not. Is it cheaper than the defender? 700. There we go. Put him in. Boom. Dybala, more like Difrada. You take that back. We do not put up with Dybala slander in here. I don't like Dybala personally. I don't care one way or another for him. But we have some fanboys in chat, and I will support them being fanboys. All right. Okay, so we got a couple options now. People have been asking, what do you do when you get duplicate gold cards? So with these, we have duplicate silvers that are tradable. If you have duplicate cards that are tradable for golds, I would just try to sell them, especially when there's a repeatable SBC out, because they'll have more value. Oh, wasn't this the dude who had a special card? for a silver. Was that this year or last year? Was that the end of FIFA 21 or the beginning of FIFA 22? I remember he was a silver star. What do you do with off-league untradeable dupe silvers? I put them into silver upgrades to get 3-player common gold packs. Because you can pack informs in there. You can pack special cards. Like a winner refresh card if they're a base. Common gold, you can get them in there. We've packed Team of the Seasons in previous years doing silver upgrades. They're quite useful. But so we got Porto. And we got a Liga MX player. So we got 2 options. Let's go to Liga MX first. Let's see if we can do one of the teams. If we can't, that will decide it for us. Same with Liga MX. Liga MX, we have to do the lower 2 teams, so we're not going to do that right now. For La Liga, I mean. The Liga MX, can we do one of the higher teams? We can. We can do the 72 rated squad. We also could use golds in the 1 team requirement, but we're going to avoid that for now. Let's see how many golds we have from Liga MX. I keep mixing them up. Oh yeah, we got plenty. So, who was this? It was... Mesa. So he's from... Let me just double check real quick. We might want to do the 1 team if we have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have 8 here. Let's do that 1 team. We'll just buy the remaining 3 players. Sell dupes or put them in the other SBC Libertadores. For the Lib, I typically sell duplicates. That's how we make a lot of coins. We store as many as we can. We typically have 200 to 300 Lib cards at any given point in time. And then with the duplicates that we bid on, we sell for profit. That allows us to make coins while we keep running through it. Okay, so we can do a left back and left mid. We need another midfielder, we need a striker, and a goalkeeper. So let's do the goalkeeper first, since that one we need for sure. I think they are not too expensive. So that's 66 rating. Now we just need a midfielder and or a striker. So which one is easier to get? A striker or a midfielder? So 450 for striker. Need a center mid for 200. So let's do that. Put him there. 68 rating. Do we have the rares needed? We have 3 rares. So now we can do a... We have a 57 rated goalkeeper. What are the other bronzes? Left back, center mid, center back. Right back we can do. Put them in. Boom. 1 team done. Duplicate taken care of. We have another team done. Then we can put the rest of the golds that we have into this one. We need 4 rares though. So let's do untradeable. La Liga. Or Liga MX. I literally keep messing that up. I don't know why. Okay. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that should be good. We only need 80 chem. There we go. We might as well, since we're here, we have those two done. Let's finish up this last team as well. So, one from each club. The way we do this, again, if you missed it before, we just start with the front team. So we'll go to Liga MX. We'll start with the first team. We go low to high. If we have a player there, we use it. So this would actually be a good team for a one-team requirement. So we're not going to use America this run through. We'll save them for next time. We can use the center mid here. Can use a striker here. Just use that team. Cruz Azul. Do not have anyone. Rise. Go. Mid. Can do a cam here. And then let's put these in so we see what positions we have visually. So now we need a couple more defenders, striker, right mid. So we got a striker. Center mid. We can do a center mid. Right back. Left back. That should work. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then we just need one more player. Any bronzes? Team rating. We need a 62. Dang it. There we go. What are you doing right now? We are grinding League SBCs to craft the icons. Alright, so now we just got the Liga MX done. We have the La Liga duplicate still. But we're able to, off of 2 duplicates, make 4 packs off of what we had in our club. So for Porto, what we will do now is we will put him into, let's try an 81 to 87 again, because we need some lower rated boards, and I think this will be better than player picks with limited cards. So let's throw him in. Liga, Porto. Then let's see what golds we have from off leagues. So gold rare, untradeable low to high. We could do Greece. And there we go. Easy. Those in. Hopefully get another board. What should I do? A 2K Classic. If you're trying to make coins, buddy, I would recommend League SBC bidding. We got a bunch of different methods you can do. I'll link the playlist in chat. I prefer Libertadores League bidding, but you can do whatever you want. I look for what the buy now prices are going for certain type of cards. So like, let's say silver defenders, let's say they're going for 600 or 700. I'll then bid like 250 to 300 and see if we can double our coins. All right, look at that. 3 League SBC cards. Then we get a rare silver as well. So that's more coins back. Take that. 10K subs coming soon. That'd be crazy. It's possible though. Belgium card. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream today as well, feel free to smack the like button. Let's see if we can get to 25 likes. We got, holy cow, we have over 100 people here. What is going on? How do you grind the players for the SBC and how do you make profit? Jacob, I'm going to link you my grind video, buddy. I see Steven just did it in chat too. But if you guys want to see how we make profit from League SBCs from start to finish, we have a video that lays out each step that you can do. We've been doing it for the past month, and it's not failed us once. If you have less coins or you have not as many cards in your club, and it's harder to get to League SBC after League SBC, I'd recommend it staying tip number 1 for a little while longer. We typically try to go for... Again, I typically try to have 200 lib players in my club. And I'll kind of walk you through how many we have currently. But once you start getting those lib players in, once you start getting a lot of duplicates and flipping them for profit, it becomes extremely easy. Hey, bro, what's going on, man? All right. And as you see, we're able to take a lot of untradeable cards and get some sort of tradable pack out of it. Even if it's silver, bronzes, some crappy golds. All of this stuff adds up. Should I bid 65 overall plus libs? That'd technically be considered silvers, so yeah. Alright, that guy doesn't have value. Yo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Johansson. Alright, 81-87. Can we get a walkout from this? We get a board. Hey, I'll take an 85. I'm not going to complain. So we should have... I think we can craft the 84 team now for Vieira. Let's see what the 82 plus gives us from the MLS. I don't even know what to tell you guys. This isn't anything special. This is like a normal run through of League SBCs. He's like 20k. Perfect fodder. 89 rated card. So explain to me how this game doesn't have a filter for lib cards. They forgot to include it this year, I'm pretty sure. But if you look for leagues, you can find it there. Since they don't have the filter in special cards, it makes it really easy to pick these up. Because people don't know they exist. Hey, smack that like button for that Pack Luck, dudes. Pack Luck FC. Where we are a fodder machine. Grinding lib right now? You better. You better, dude. But yeah, if you guys are buy nowing cards, you'll see how expensive they are. But winning them on bid throughout the day is a lot cheaper. And we get a bunch of League SBC cards. Let's go. Okay, so he's like 30k. That 89 rated is going to be huge for us. So we got some more Prem cards too. Do we have any of these tradable? No. So let's throw both of these dudes in. Jobo, thank you for the sub, buddy. Let's throw both of these into an icon team. Who do we have? Let's do Puyol. Puyol. Let's get a tradable pack for this. Use untradeable cards to get a tradable pack. You'll love to see it. So it was this guy. And it was this guy, I'm pretty sure. What do? Bid defenders up to 300, 350. Bid less than the buy now. So if the buy now is 700 and you want to bid more than 250, 300, by all means do that. But during the day, you can pick them up for 250, 300 easily. So you don't need to overpay for them now. But if you're doing it now and you need the cards, by all means, feel free to pick them up. All right, let's do silvers from... Let's do second division. We'll use all the non-Spanish cards. That way we can still save those for marquee matchups. There you go. Tradable pack. Rare Electrums. Dude, I love the Rare Electrums. I think I want to do the MLS more because of them. Want to craft Davies? Do you know how I should approach that? Yep. Exclamation mark grind in chat will link you the way I grind this. Or how I'd approach it. To get fodder. I'd go through League SBCs. Because you get so many guarantee packs out of the 81 plus guarantee, 82 plus guarantee, 83 plus guarantee for the different League SBCs. Why are some Prem Silver 6K plus right now? I think a lot of people are doing the Prem, and even though their overall prices for every single card aren't crazy high, the ones that you see that are lower price are the ones that have a lot of silvers from that team. And since you need to use all different teams, the ones that don't have a lot of silvers to use, those are going up like crazy. Exclamation mark grind, not hashtag grind, buddy. But it's also in the description. If you look in the description of this stream, you'll see it there too. Hey man, it's costing me around 10K to do the lib, but I don't understand when you say you make profit. I ain't making any. What am I doing wrong? Maverick, again, watch the video, buddy. If you are not spending time in that first step meaning the bidding process, and you're just doing, like, let's say bidding on 20 cards and using 20 cards and you're losing coins, you're not selling enough duplicates, you don't have enough cards in your club, you need to spend more time at that start of the process. So for example, if we went to the lib right now, I don't know how far we are in it, we just did it twice this stream so far. If we go to the lib, let's take a look at what we have. How many cards do we have? So it's 10 per page, so we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 140, 160, 180. I think I just messed that up. I counted wrong. I think I started going by 20s. Either way, we have tons of cards. As you see here. If you don't have a lot of cards already in your club, you gotta start bidding and flipping duplicates. That's the number one step. Once you start doing that and once you start getting a lot of duplicates, that means you're pretty much set to keep going through this SBC. And the more you go through, the more fodder you're going to get for other stuff. You're going to start packing duplicate untradables from other leagues that you get to make tradable packs from. You get to do untradeable packs. So for example, if I did the lib right now, did the 70 rated team, right? Let's put in the players we do have. And even if we didn't, let's say, have these in our club and we just wanted to buy them, let's see how much this whole thing would cost, right? So let's put these in. We'll do 71. Do these 70s. 68. 68. 68. 68. 69. 70. 72. So that gives us a 70 rated. And for this, 250 bid, 300, 350, 300. First donor, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. So let's say on average, we got every card for 300 here, right? Let's say, just for sake of this argument, that means this would have cost us 3,300 coins to do. And we get a jumbo gold pack tradable from this. So the contracts alone, if you sell the contracts on during the weekend, you should get 1 to 2K back, depending on the contracts you get. Players alone, if you're selling during repeatable SBCs, you should be getting at least 1,000 or 2,000 coins back. Let's take a look at what we got here. So we got a Bibu card, which we can sell for 700 by now. So that's 700 coins back. We got a Dotri, who sells for 700 right now. So that's another 700. So that's 1,400 coins. We got another one that goes for, let's say 600 on him. So that's 2K. Another one for 600. 2.6. 700. So that's 3.3 right there. That alone just paid for the pack. Striker to center forward goes for 5K. So that's 5,000 coins right there. The left forward to left wing and right forward to right wing, I think, go for 150, 200 coins. But we can sell these contracts for 150, 200 coins on the weekend. So that's about 1,000 coins right there, or 800 coins right there. And then these player contracts, we can get like 400 coins for them during the weekend. So that's another 800 right there. Manager contract, 200 coins. Duplicate players, we got another 3 here. So compare price. You can see how much profit we've actually made on this pack alone. Not to mention the duplicates of libs that we flipped before this. You can count that towards profit for the SBC. The untradeable fodder that we'll get from other packs that we can put into other SBCs or marquee matchups to get tradable packs out of it. You got to count that profit too. All these things go together for the profit you're making on the League SBC grind. And the hardest part is the start. But once you start doing it, it gets easier and easier as you keep doing it because you get more and more stuff that you can use. Does that kind of make sense? What's the filter for step 1 again? Guys, the grind video is in the chat and description if you want to take a look at it. It's a 37-minute video that goes through step-by-step on how I'd recommend you do it. And again, bidding right now is going to be a lot harder than bidding during the day. So if you guys are doing it right now for the first time and you have like no cards in your club, this is probably the worst time to be doing it. But if you try it again tomorrow, you can pick up things for really cheap. You can still do it right now too, but prices will be different right now than they will be later. So with MLS, can we finish up the MLS to get this final pack? Let's do it. Let's use untradables. MLS. We'll keep Nashville. Chicago Fire we'll try to keep. Does that work? You only need a 68 rating. You could probably throw in some bronzes. Nashville we're keeping, I said. 70 rating there. Can we take out a Chicago Fire? 69 rating there. Can we use another bronze untradeable? 73. That brings us to a 68. So if we get this right in order, we used all untradeable cards here. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we get a tradable small prime mixed pack. And we get the final pack as well. Can I show my team? Yeah, I'll show it in a second. So again, off of all untradeable players there, a lot of them from the League SBC grind, getting them from untradeable packs. We get a tradable small prime mixed players pack that adds on to the profit. And then we get a rare election pack that will add on to fodder that we can then turn into profit. Another hero incoming? Nah, we'll take an inform though. Inform goalkeeper. 79 rated. I believe they go for 12K right now. So that's 12K profit. Yeah, we'll sell for 12K. If it doesn't sell, we'll do like 11.5. That's profit right there. Got a rare card. List this up for 400. Bronze doesn't sell. Sell them for 700. Suit Americana cards are typically harder to sell. We'll try listing them. If he doesn't sell, we can just quick sell them. Bronze is not going to sell. And then here's Rare Electrum. Can we get another hero out of this? Get another board at least. Asensio, nice. Yo, Mr. Moneyman, LOL. You know, Lib top 2 squads. How can I get the golds? Can I just see bronzes? I only use 3 golds in the top 2, or in the top 1, I mean. I do it a little differently now than I did in the video. I think in the video I showed myself bidding on strictly just golds. Now the way I do it is I just buy 80 rated goalkeeper. Here, let me actually walk through it real quick. I don't know if I have the ratings for it right now because we just ran through it 3 times. But what I would typically do is for the cheapest possible, I'll typically go 80 rated there, 80 rated here, And then we use one of the outside wings typically. So I could do left wing, 78. You can use another 80 if you wanted to. I typically can pick these guys up for 700, 750 coins normally. And then I'll go through and use whatever I have in my club to finish it off. Like I said, I'm running a little low right now. I've already run through it quite a bit. I don't know if I'll necessarily have the fodder to do this at the moment, but we can check. And if this is the case, you have kind of two options. You can either buy another gold, or you can wait till you do more bidding. It's really up to you. So it looks like we can get a 73 right there. If we use another gold, this one's untradeable. We get that 74. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just so we can get this done. 750. Looks like he's a little higher than 750 right now. 800. And another reason why we're able to make so much profit, that if you guys are new to this method, why it might seem like I'm lying or you don't understand where the profit's coming from, you got to realize most cards that I pick up are 250 to 300 coins. And defenders alone, typically in the evenings, sell for like 700 to 800. So if I'm picking up silver defenders for 250 coins and consistently selling them for 700 to 800 coins, not only is that over double our coins, theoretically, we could pick one up, sell for profit, and buy another one or two to store in our club. So by the amount of profit we're making, we could literally throw in full teams here. Like, I guarantee you almost every single player I have in this team, if we got them for 250, 300 coins, I could flip them right now for 500, 600 coins and buy them back in the morning on bid for 250, 300 and be able to make profit and do it again. And it just keeps happening over and over and over again. Does that kind of make sense? So then some people get lazy too. That's up to you if you want to be lazy. We have a Serie A card here, and we have a Pro League card here. So we got two options here. Let's check Pro League to see what we need. Let's go to Pro League. Pro League is wide open. So let's do the 73 rated one. We can use golds. So let's see what we have from the Pro League. We need to use this guy. So we go Pro League. Untradables, highest to lowest. You'll see from doing League SBCs, we have just a bunch of untradables. So I'll throw these in. That should be plenty with the golds. It's actually a little overkill. But I like using them here. So then we need 4 more cards, and we only need 80 chem. So then what I'll do after we get this, if we wanted to, we could go in and use some of these high-rated silvers. Or we could do, honestly, lower-rated cards too. What I would keep an eye on is making sure if you're using cards, make sure you know which team you're using. Some of these might have a lot of players from one club, and it'd be better to save those and use them later on. So kind of just keep an eye on that. You don't have to be perfect with it. We got 74 chem there. Got 71 rating already. So I'm going to throw in 2 bronzes now. We'll use that, and we'll use that. So we'll put in the center mid. We'll put in the left back. 74 rating. Don't necessarily need that high of a rating, but we're going to take it. Premium mix pack. Then we got the Serie A, which I don't know where we're at currently with the Serie A. If we have the top 2 teams done, we have the top or the bottom 2 we still have to do, we could go in and quickly finish those up. Looks like we have one that's higher and one that's lower. So I'm going to take the Serie A. We're going to do golds for this one. So I believe it was Perrin. We'll throw them in. We'll do low to high. Golds from Serie A. We'll throw in all these. We're actually going to... We'll just finish up this league, too. I think we need... Is it 3 rares? So that's 4 rares we use. We don't need that one necessarily. So let's throw him out. Yo, thank you for the sub. I'll read chat in a second, guys. I'm just walking through this one more time. Finishing this up real quick. And then I'll get back to reading chat. So we only need 80 chem. So that does it. So now we get a small prime, mixed players pack, tradable. We've taken care of the untradeable duplicate. So now we can open packs. But since we're here, let's finish this up for another tradable pack. So we need clubs max of 1. We need 7 bronzes. So this is the one I always mix up. I always think it's 1 from each squad, but you need only 1 squad here. So we're going to look for squads that we already have a lot of players from. Let's see. Looks like the Salern team might be the way to go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would only need to buy 4 players. I'm going to double check before we do this to see if there's a better team to do it with, because I know this one's lacking with golds. But also, too, if it's not super expensive to finish this off, we might as well do it. So we need another striker, outside mids, and a defender, preferably a center back. So if we go Serie A, this team, let's check to see what the strikers are going for. About 1K. 66 rated, we already have. Let's just do it. 650. So we spent 650 on that. We're going to calculate the amount it costs to finish this, because that's going to be important for when we open the pack. So 650 there. Now we need midfielders, preferably outside mids. But these work too. So 67, 66. So an outside mid there. Do an outside mid here. So now we need a center back. So what was that? 650 plus 600 plus 800. So that's 2,050 coins. Now do we have a center back? $700 coins. So that, if we add that together, 2,750 coins we spent on this to finish it off for a small prime players pack. So now, let's open that pack alone and see what we'd get back from it tradable to see if we can profit off of these players we just bought. Because again, we had most of that untradeable already from League SBC grinding. But if you're wondering, like, is it worth it to maybe buy out a couple players to finish a team? Or is it more worth it to kind of wait? This will kind of show you. So we get 6 players, 3 rares. Most likely we'll get at least 1 League SBC card. If we get a Prem card, that alone pays for the pack. We don't, but we get 3 different League SBC cards. So we get a La Liga one, which goes for, looks like 1.2. So we get 1.2 pack. That's almost half of it back already. We get a League One card. That is about 1,000 coins. The Sud one, it's a 71 rated, so this one's a little weird. Since the most expensive team, the 75 rated team, is really hard to use, this one is currently going for 300 coins. But if you wait later in the evening, 71, 72s, 73s, and 74 silvers, people try to sneak those cards into that 75 rated team, and this might go up in value. So I'm going to store it up there for now. We're going to sell these. For the most part, it looks like we're going to break even in terms of this pack alone. Unless these are going for crazy prices, it was worth it to finish that out. But yeah, so yeah, looks about break even. I'm not going to do the exact math there. Let's say we lost, right? Let's say we lost 1,000 coins on that. Are we going to get the 1,000 coins back in terms of either tradable profit or untradable value? We get a Prime Gold Players pack for finishing it. 82 plus guaranteed. Bunch of golds. Let's see what we get. Another board. Center back. Maguire. So that's an 84 rated. That, in terms of untradeable value, is helpful. And we get 383s and a bunch of League SBC common golds that market value-wise right now would be super expensive if you picked up. So I think that pack alone gives us a lot of added value. But what we're going to do with that is we have the duplicates there. We'll get the 83 Vieira squad done now. But what we can do as well is I think we can get another Prem team tradable done. So if we go to the Prem, we have 2 teams done. We have the lowest and the highest. If we do this one for a 76 rated, we only need 3 rares. We get ourselves a tradable pack. So let's do that real quick. We'll go Prem, low to high. We should have plenty of cards in here to do this. And honestly, we could probably finish this and get a 50k pack right now too, depending on the players we have. So we need 3 rares. 1, 2, 3. Do that. We'll get Fred in there. Good old Freddy boy. 74 rated. Boom. Get the rares. We get a jumbo premium gold pack. So this will count towards profit as well. We can add that up if you want to count that as profit made. We could get a pack pull out of this too. We do have those other cards we have to take care of. Let's see first with this 71 rating if we have enough Prem cards to get this done. Again, I'm going to try to use only golds because I don't want to use my silvers or bronzes. If we use silvers or bronzes, that's going to be taken away from that first team. So I'd rather get these common golds and rare golds because they're easier to get than the bronzes and silvers and less expensive. So I think we're good in terms of rating, obviously. But rares, we need 3 again. So let's do we have a striker? We have a couple right backs. So let's use Torres there. Go left mid. Boom. 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 84. And goalkeeper for 90 rating. Small prime mixed players pack. Untradeable. But we get ourselves an untradeable 50k pack, which will give us a guaranteed 83 plus. So let's open these and see what we get out of those. And again, we could then go back in and easily probably get another team done after we open these untradeable packs. But we have the duplicates to deal with. So let's take a look at those. Different leagues. So this might hurt us in terms of... Oh, tradable, actually. So we only need 1. Okay, so Serie A, 83. I think Vieira needs a Serie A team. Can we get that done? Arsenal players, France players. So not one of these. It's the 86 that needed the Serie A. So what we'll do is we'll do the 83. We need a team of the week. We need an Arsenal card. Is there any Arsenal players that we have that are boards? If we did gold rares, could we buy one? We could do Leno, Party, or Odegaard, honestly, because we only need an 83. We have plenty of stuff. So Sandro has to go in. Let's throw in that Sandro card first. Should probably do Serie A. So we got a bunch of stuff we could put around him too. We don't necessarily need all Prem. Let's go Sandro, and then we could do center back. And then do we have a midfielder? No, we do not. So maybe just link these two together. We need 80 chem though, so we need to make sure this works. Team of the week cards. What do we have team of the week wise? Untradeable. We have a Bundesliga right back. That might work. Tradable versions, what do we have? Anything else? We have a couple of those investments. We're not going to use any of those because it'd be overkill. But if we threw in the Bundesliga defender right there, use some 84s, we should be able to get away with using some chem in here. From 82s and 81s. So if we do untradeable, and look to fill this with maybe Maguire, Pickford, Menez. We should be able to get pretty close to getting away with this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe do Odegaard. Oh, that's huge. We get the link between them two. So that's 69. All right, can we get away with Bundesliga is getting us chem? If we do Bundesliga links, do we have any midfielders? Got CDM. That's an 81. Then we have a Cam 81. Does that work? That's an 82 rating. But we get the chem requirement. So if we can mix this up at all, let's see if we can get any bonus chem anywhere. I don't think we can. It's pretty solid. Maybe right wing back to right back. What's he on right now? 6 chem? If we throw Rafa in there, it gets us that. So we technically don't have to buy anything if we did that. Can we throw in... Let's actually just buy a Bundesliga card. That would probably work better. Let's do gold rare. Concept. Let's see if an 82 works. If not, we'll buy an 83. There we go. One. Got Witzel. 2. Let me buy the Arsenal card. And for the most part, we were able to use untradeable stuff, so we didn't have to buy the Inform, which saved us 10k plus right there. The boards, we had almost all these untradeable besides the Witzel, so we didn't have to buy anything there. We just had to buy a couple golds. So overall, that's not too much we had to put in for a small rare mixed players pack. All right, now we got even more profit. So let's start opening all these tradable packs first to see how much we actually get back. And if you look at our coin total in the upper left, I don't know what it started at, but I would take the guess we've been slowly going up in coins throughout the stream. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I think that number is just slowly starting to increase. So nothing crazy out of this Prem one, but we do have the untradeable 50k pack still. So we got a bunch of players, sweet. We got an anchor. Anchors go for, I think, are they like 2k right now? The contracts will get 1,000 or 2,000 coins for. These will get 700 out of. Make sure they're not going for more. Nope. $600 coin there. Made 24k this stream. All right, sweet. Yeah, we haven't really done anything crazy either. We've just slowly been doing stuff. Anchor him to the bottom of the sea. Did you see that Footpin comment too? We got a left mid to left wing. I believe this goes for at least 1,000 coins. I could be wrong. And we got some other chem styles we'll sell on. So that's more profit there. How much do we get for Neto? We'll do 750. Maybe you could get more. I don't really care. Quick sell. We get 1,000 coins back. And boom. That's taken care of. Rare Players Pack, 83 plus. Gold Players Pack, Premium Mixed Players, Small Prime, Small Rare. So we'll open these 2 tradable ones, and then we'll go for the fodder packs. Tradable board. Matip. Almost done with the best only. Need the 87 squad. Need 50K. Any tips? Yep. You guys want to link the trading playlist for him so you can take a look at it? We got over 80 trading tip videos if you need some suggestions. Alright, so we got a bunch of League SBC cards too. Let's sell these on. So we'll get 700 for this guy. And some people might change it up. We have some people I know. I think Nepenthes does a mix of this. I think he sells some tradable cards and then he keeps some, depending on which leagues he might be doing at the time. I could be wrong with that, but I like selling everything. I just like making the profit, and kind of my understanding is if we sell things and we need another card from that league, we can just try to buy one for cheaper. That's kind of the logic I use. Tips to make 50K or get loads of high fodder for 60K. Again, my trading playlist, buddy. I'd take a look at that. How do you get the bronze and silver cards? A lot of League SBC cards, you're able to get tradable and untradable through packs. So I don't even need to do BPM technically to get bronze cards. I get a lot of them tradable and untradable just by doing League SBC grind. Need a right wing striker and center back for my Prem team. I have 190K. Any suggestions? Guys, if you want to join the Discord, we have a section of the Discord where you can post your FIFA teams. If you want player suggestions to fill teams or like reviews for teams, feel free to post in that section. We got a lot of helpful people in there that would love to kind of show you guys what you could put in there. Might be a little easier to post it there than in chat right now. Nepenthes has 10 times the hairline you have. What time do you think it'd be best to sell and bid on lib cards? Kind of experiment, man. People go to bed at different times. People wake up at different times. Whatever works for you throughout the day. Just kind of get an idea of what prices are going for. I kind of have a rhythm to it now where in the morning I pick up a majority of my cards, and then by the time stream rolls around, I'm selling most of my stuff. If you kind of want to use that as your baseline, kind of like realize by the time I stream, that might be a good time to sell. So anytime before that, see if you can pick up bids. Try that, but a lot of it's just trial and error for the most part. Mumbo, do you know how long I'll be kicked off for? I've been kicked off Ultimate Team for a reason that I don't know. I don't know what the reason is you've been kicked off. If they kicked you, they have to give you probably an email explanation, right? But look at this. We got another Bundesliga card. Serie A bronze. We get a Brazilian, which will be huge for just random marquee matchups or daily SBCs. France card. Some more Prem cards. Liga MX. And we don't have to buy a single one of those cards now. We just have them in our club untradable. Gold Players Pack, that's probably going to give us a duplicate. That's going to give us a lot of fodder for the top leagues for common golds. But we got a Rare Players Pack, 83 plus. What do you guys think we're going to get in this one? If you had to take a guess. Hello, first time watching the stream, enjoying. Hey, if you guys are new here and you're joining the stream, welcome. My name is MumboElite. You can call me Reed as well. We do daily trading tips / League SBCs / SBCs. So if you want to know how to grind something for profit, maybe some creative ways you can go about getting cards, feel free to subscribe to the channel, man. We stream daily as well. Go over a bunch of this stuff live. And the streams have been picking up a lot recently. It's typically not this busy. So if I'm missing comments or you feel like I'm not seeing you, I apologize. I'm trying to explain all this while keeping up, and it's just, this is all new to me. We're used to like 5 to 10 average viewers. All right, let's see if we can get a winner card out of this. Come on. That's a Sergio Ramos. Dang it. Dang it. I have him untradeable already. I believe we have him untradeable. I don't know if we have enough to do an 88 rated team. We could do potentially an 87 one. Or the other 86 or 85 or 84. Any good filters? There's a ton of good filters, buddy. Forbidden. Take a look at the trading playlist if you want some filters. Are you doing the best SBC? We will eventually. Can there be a card behind here that's winter? What do we put Ramos in? We're doing a VR team for sure because we're getting this SBC done. The question is, what do we have? So just to see rating wise, I'm not doing the 88 because I know we don't have enough to do this with gold cards. I could put in some crappy icons and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna. The only thing I'll put in is Kohler, maybe. Yeah, we're not going to be close to this rating. I'm curious though, what would this bring us to if we used everything we did have? We could always just throw Sergio Ramos into one of the smaller teams too. We don't even have to waste all this fodder. Any cards that I missed in here? I don't think so. So we could do an 86 rated team technically with all this. And could probably get some of these cards out of here and still get an 86 rating. We could try to push for an 87 rated team possibly. Could we do... If we did an inform in this. We did Chesney for one of the 84s. That'd still be an 86 rating. So we technically could do an 86 team. Question. Which one do you guys think would be better? Use a lot of fodder to get this 86 rated team done? Or do we use just Sergio Ramos and this 84 rated team, then use a bunch of low valued boards / gold rares? 84? Yeah. All right, so we need a France player, so we need someone to link him. Should we send him? Should we send Kimpembe? Get him officially out of the club? I say it's time we get him on the team. Alright, let's see if we can use Lopez in there. I'll buy Lopez off the market just so we can get that chem triangle. Team of the Week card. We have Team of the Weeks already. Untradeable, if you remember. We could use the Rafa. We could probably get away with this Belgium one at striker. But we need really good chem throughout the rest of this. So the question is, where do we get it? If we use gold rares, Prem would probably be the way to go, or Serie A. Potentially Bundesliga. Ooh. Let's do this. I actually just saw something open up. I'm going to try a hybrid. I think we can get this hybrid to work. This is probably overkill too. So I say we go for the chem right now and then we fix it afterwards. So if we threw in an 83, That'd bring us to an 83 rating. Oh, so that is an overkill. Oh, it's probably the inform. That's why. Let's do... Flip Kimpembe and Ramos around. Do we use the... I'm just trying to think from a fodder perspective. We'll probably get more informs. Let's use the Rafa now. And we should be good. Right? Maybe get away with another 83. Nah, I'm just going to send that. Don't put Kimpembe. Let's do this. Let's put Lopez in. Let's take Kimpembe out. If we can put an 82 center back into here. Then we don't come close to Con. I'm going to send him. It doesn't matter. Ben Raid. What's up, Ben? All right. Are we using the duplicate? Yes, we're using the Ramos. Sweet. Yo, Ben, how's your stream today, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. Hey, mate, how should I get... Who should you get instead of Pogba? I mean, it's up to you. What does your team look like? I'd put it in the Discord. Everyone who's new, again, the Discord's free to join. Feel free to join it. We're on our way to 1,000 people in there. If you got friends that you think would benefit from it, we go over trading tips there, League SBC tips. We post teams in there, pack polls, all that fun stuff. So if you guys want to put your team into the FIFA team section, people can help you out in there. We got people who will specifically give you like footprint solutions for it or give you suggestions on tradable SBCs that are out, things that work well for them. Do I play Alessandrini left wing? Or where else? I don't know. Who has used Alessandrini? I kind of want to try that card. Just back the Inform Kessie from the EFL tradable pack. Dude, isn't it crazy? Enjoy it, man. GG. Hey, do you think I could convince EA that I packed this card a couple weeks ago and that I should get his winter version? Do you think they'd believe me? You should start rating people at the end of streams. We can. Yeah. The way we used to do it when we raided is I had a rule where I would be the one who'd find the raid. Otherwise, we'd have people who would... Yeah, no, that would just be the rule. I would be the one to find it. It'd be kind of random. It wouldn't be off of like people in chat or, oh, someone donated to me, so I'm obligated to raid them. It'd be strictly just random raid. We did raids in the past where they weren't English speakers, and I didn't realize it. And they would be like speaking German in there, and I had no idea what they're saying. But then we'd have like a couple people from our stream who could speak fluent German, and they would just be like having a conversation in chat. Look at that. What did I say? We would get another Team of the Week card, and right away we get it from the Gold Player pack. That's a huge dub. Get some more Prem cards so we can run through the Prem again. Alright, we got a La Liga duplicate. Should we finish up La Liga right now? And my goodness. The coins are now just piling in. Sent it? Sweet. If people want to take a look at it now, they can. Me personally, I won't see it till later. They'll give you the other version when FIFA 23 is out. You got FIFA for Christmas. In your first 50K pack, you got Lucas Moura, 600K. Jeez. You grinding the player picks? Nope. I've stopped, and I've gone back to just strictly League SBC grind, and we've gone insane amount of fodder since we made the switch. So moral of the story, League SBCs are better than the repeatables that are out right now. All right, can we finish this off? So, max silvers. You don't need a specific team for that one. This one is a one club, though. Let's do the one club. La Liga. What do we have a lot from? I mean, anything that we have is not going to be great, so we'll just have to buy it out, which is fine. Let's do... We can have up to 4 golds. So I would say one that we have a lot of golds from, mixed with silvers, would be the one we should do. Yeah, this one would be a good one. I'm going to just buy this out. It would probably be smarter to put this into like an 81 to 87. And go from there. But I want to get this SBC done. Getafe. Oh, wait, hold on. Players from one club. Max 1. Am I reading this wrong again? We need all different teams. That's what it's asking for. I literally hate that requirement. I keep forgetting which one it is. This and the Serie A throw me off. So we go through team by team and do this. That makes sense. Okay. Pretend you didn't see that, dudes. We are League SBC Pro. We're not supposed to be messing up like that. You have Van Dijk for 30K on bid, and he sells for 50K. Nice. Any investments for the Icon SBC tomorrow? I guess fodder, or if you think you need a team of the week or things like that, maybe pick them up. How to get all those silver bronze players if you don't have any silver bronzes? I'm going to link my League SBC grinding video, bud. You get a bunch of tradable and untradeable silvers and bronzes through the way we grind without needing to touch necessarily a single bronze pack. You can if you want, but it's not needed. All right, so that's 5 already. Geez, 6. We might not have to buy a single one. There we go. Rest we can use our golds. So we need a defender or a striker. $79. Okay, we only need like one more position. Center back. Ooh. CDM. Boom. Does anyone know if another wildcard SBC will come out? How many have been available so far? How many total have we gotten? If you grinded every aspect of everything. Alright, so Barty we still have to use. So what we're going to do here, we're going to finish off La Liga, get that final pack, and then we'll throw this guy into one of the top teams. So we need a 70 rating. We can only use max silvers. Oh yeah, by the way, we packed Morales twice, both untradeable. How do I start the grind? George, it's linked in chat and in the description, buddy, if you want to learn on how to start. We start with the lib and we go into every single other league SBC. We did it since the start of the stream today, and we've gone up a lot of coins since. All right, we need 90 chem still. All right, let's do this. So rating-wise, we should be close to good. I'll still go for silvers to be safe. What are cards currently at? Oh, about 1,000 coins. That's not bad. We'll spend about 3K to finish this up. Oh, that would have been a huge snipe. $68. Okay, so we're going to need... We're at 83 chem. We need a defender or a midfielder. That's big with chem. So let's do this. Midfielder or big with rating. So 74 CDM would be perfect. I think that brings us here. So we spent about 3K. Oh yeah, it's a 71 rating. That's good. Lecture and players back from that. So we're going to get a lot of golds and silvers back untradeable. And we get the prime gold at the end. We're going to invest in prem cards again. We made, off of 4.6 million coins, we made 1.5 million off the prem flips. If they get back down to like 2.2, 2.3, I'll go probably all in again. Even though it takes a while to sell and is kind of annoying. That was so many coins. It was worth it. I have 615k coins. How can I turn that into 1 mil plus? Take a look at the trading playlist, buddy. I'd recommend the Libertadores bidding method is the main focus, but you can do any of the methods, really. We focus on mainly League SBC bidding and flipping, and we make really good profit from the cards. La Liga. Okay, let's put them in. So we could do the Jumbo Gold Pack. So we have a 78 rated team. Let's actually do both of these if we can. Do we have 22 players? La Liga's untradeable. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Use Barty because we have to use him. The rest we can throw in these random guys. Oh, this might be close. Right back. Left back. Left mid. That brings us there. What is that? A prime Electrum players back. Jeez. So we get an 80 plus guaranteed in that. That's awesome. Can we finish this one? Do we have enough cards? Yo, XD, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy the content, welcome. You can call me Mumbo or Reed. Up to you. We do daily streams where we do trading tips, League SBC grinds, repeatable SBC grinds. So if you like that sort of thing, feel free to stick around. We'd love to have you here. We do daily videos as well of very similar stuff. All right, so we need 3 rares. Put two in there. Do we have 2 strikers? We have 2 strikers. Throw in that one. Center back. We got some midfielders already. There we go. Jumbo Gold Pack tradable. You send in packs for Team of the Year? Maybe like a week out, but not really. Well, we'll have to see when they announce Team of the Year to be, though, because we have some SBCs expiring around the time of Team of the Year. And if they don't bring them back right away, we might need to be smart with how we grind. Because my plan was just to grind League SBCs nonstop during Team of the Year. But if we only have a couple out, that might hinder the extent of how we want to grind. Okay, this is a huge tradable pack. Jeez. All right, we'll do 700. Open the Prime Electron. We're going to be opening all of them, buddy. So we're going to save the non-League SBC cards for marquee matchups tomorrow. I think that would be the smart thing to do, because they'll probably rise in value then. That includes the Sud, even though they are a League SBC. We'll just keep them for now. It's in 2 weeks. Where has this been confirmed? Where can I see that? Is that the earliest they've done Team of the Year? It's the promo after headliners. So we have 84. Nice. We have headliners starting Friday. Probably 2 teams. Yo, let's go. Anthony, I'll take that. GG. 13K. Tradable. Off that pack alone. Then the Mertens, which is another 2K. All the players, contracts. No position changes in this one. That's weird. So these bad boys on contracts on the weekend. We probably have like 100K worth of contracts in our club too. Or consumables that we haven't sold on yet. So make sure if you guys have tradable things, you're making the most of them, because you're probably sitting on coins that you didn't realize you had. Should I do the 8 token base / mid icon swap or the 10 token mid one? That's up to you, buddy. Do you think that's really going to make a difference in terms of the player you pull? I don't know what your luck is like. If it's in, it's in. If you're used to getting crap anyways, I'd probably try to do the least amount of coins. That way you could do the like the 81 times 25 or the 82 times 25 if you haven't done it yet. Don't the totes come out on the 16th when the wildcard SBC goes away? I don't know. Because technically that would be the end of the headliners promo, wouldn't it? That'd be 2 weeks of headliners. All right, 2 things untradeable. We're going to be lazy here. I'm going to quick sell that because I know where we stand on the MLS. Then the Denmark card, we're going to throw this into an 81 to 87. How do we start the icons? What? I'm going to link you my grind video, buddy, in chat. It's also in the description as well if you want to look there. It's through League SBCs you'd want to start the grind. You make a bunch of coins from the way we do it, and you get a bunch of fodder. And if you guys are late to the stream and kind of want to see it live in action, I know the videos talk step by step and we walk you through the whole thing. But if you want to see it live in action, I'd recommend coming back to this live stream or going to the start of it, seeing how many coins we had, see everything that we do, see all the packs that we've opened up, all the profit we've made, all the things we've stored in our club. It's been non-stop profit and fodder. So League SBCs make you money. The way I do it, it does. I don't know how other people do it, but our method works. Contracts are such a pain to sell. Yeah, we kind of have to do it on bulk during the weekends. All right, so we need to do the Danish League. All right, can we do 2 rares from the same league? Wingers and striker. We probably won't be able to do off league here. Got a French right wing. Do you have a French striker? MLS striker. And an MLS CDM. That works. you have any MLS cards laying around? Or did we use them all when we went through last time? We do not. Crap. You know what? Let's just quick sell that. Where should I start if I have nothing in my club and 90K and want to do George Best? The video I linked, buddy. That's linked in chat, !grind. It walks you through step by step on what I'd recommend you do. And then you can check our newest video that we have on the channel today as well. But both of those kind of talk about the same thing. Newest video today, we talk about icons specifically, all the steps you can take to grind them. We go over the first two teams, how you can get those cards, then how you can implement League SBCs in. But the !grind in chat is going to bring you to how to grind League SBCs, which is the main part of the grind. That's going to get you all the fodder, all the coins, if done correctly. Nah, I need a response, bro. I just answered it. Yeah. If you have any questions after watching that video, let me know. I'd watch those too. That's going to explain it all in great detail. Let me know if you have any questions after that. Random right wing? Yeah, we could have did a random right wing. Oh, well. 124 watching, Mumbo? You're swelling up. I've never heard swelling used as potentially a compliment. I don't know. How long does it take you on weekends? I have 400, but can't get them to sell mostly. Honestly, it depends. We haven't done it for like a week or two. The last time we did it, I would just mass list them at the start of the day. Kind of then do like bidding on libs throughout the day as well. And just kind of relist them. And then throughout the day, we got a couple hundred to sell. All right, what do we do next? What can we do? Let's finish the lib again. Share your teaming tactics. I guess we can chill out real quick. This is my squad. First owner. No more Kimpembe. Should we put Roberto Carlos in? Play as sweaty. Yeah, this is the squad we play. Tactics. I am trying out 4-4-2 second formation. And I like this a lot. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, feel free to check it out. But I got this from Viper's video today. So if you guys know who Viper is, the FIFA YouTuber who does a bunch of reviews, I'm going off of what he did. How much do you sell the contracts for? Which ones? Commons for managers and players, I do 200 by now. Then for the rare ones, I do like a 400 by now. Can I say happy birthday? Happy birthday, buddy. Mumbo, if I start to save my packs of League SBCs, now how many do you think I can get by January? That's up to how you grind, buddy. In my prime, if I was nonstop doing it, I could probably do the lib 20 to 25 times a day. I don't know what lib packs you'd save if you did it that way. And if you'd save them all, if you'd only save the last one or a couple of them. I don't know how you'd want to do it, but theoretically, let's say you open the tradable ones, you save the untradeable ones. That's 3 packs each run through. Let's say on the low end, you could do it 15 times a day. That's 45 packs a day leading up to Team of the Year, which could be, what, 2-3 weeks away? But realistically, you're probably not going to do it 15 times a day. So maybe like 5. Aim for 5 a day. And if you can't do 5 a day, aim for like 3 and slowly get better at it. What price do you list contracts at the weekend? Rare, non-rare. Least possible for the commons, so 200 by now. Then the rares, I typically try to do 400. All right, let's finish this off. And then let's check how our libs are doing. We might have to do another round of bidding because we're getting pretty low. Do center back. Goalkeeper. Center back. Winger. CDM. Let's throw those in. Rat. Hey, what's more of a rat? Playing Roberto Carlos, the icon that we grinded for and barely use anymore at center back, or doing the standard rat Varane? Which one is more rat? Playing a Roberto Carlos that's grinded for at center back, or playing the standard Varane with a shadow on him? I think overall we're less ratty for the way we did it. But that's just my opinion. Alright, so we're going to use Defensa the next time around for the one team requirement. Got the center mids we need. Got the left back, so we probably just need a striker. And then we're good with the rest. We can kind of throw in whatever. Unless we do right back. Let's do that. Right back. Striker, then whatever. What icon SBC do you think is worth it? I have 588s in quick sell recovery. That's up to you, buddy. Whatever fits your team, man. Best looks pretty good. I know a lot of people who are going for him. But if you haven't done Vieira yet, I would try to grind for Vieira before he goes away. Does PS4 and PS5 have the same transfer market? Yes, they do. Roberto Carlos at center back, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, even if it is more sweaty. All honesty, don't even care. We got him done. We're going to play with him. All right, League One. Can we do a League One team? Or do we need to finish that off? Because we have a bunch of League One cards. So it'd be smart to get this done with so we can get that mega pack. So one club requirement. Can we get this done? We can use golds. So which one do we normally do? Marseille would take care of the duplicate. Lyon is typically the one we go with, though, for golds. So let's do Lyon again. Buy the rest of the golds. Lyon. Goalie. Same packs for team of the year? I don't plan on it right now, but that might change. We'll see. What a snipe. Let's go. All right, we got a striker. And again, I wouldn't be doing this right now if I didn't have coins. I'm doing this so we can get it done. If you guys are low on coins, by all means, feel free to put this into a player pick and not craft a whole team. But we'll dig into our profit to do it. Might as well. We got the funds for it. We're still in plenty of profit for the day. All right, so we need midfielders and center backs. Let's do specifically center backs. Marcelo. Yes, sir. Another center back. I know you're there. Da Silva. Libs are so high right now. Yep. And we have a couple hundred in our club that theoretically, if we wanted to sell them all on, make a ton of profit, huge crazy profit, and then buy them all back tomorrow for exceptionally low prices on bid, we could technically do that. I would not be opposed. Honestly, would you guys want to see that? Would you guys want me to go to no libs in my club to see a lib grind from like 0, having nothing, and working our way up? The only issue is we would be picking up most of the cards during the day on bid. So you wouldn't be able to necessarily see, oh, we need rares. Why didn't I buy a rare? I'm an idiot. To maximize the grind, you wouldn't be able to see me buying the cards, but you could see me get rid of all mine now and see realistically how many I have later. That'd be the only way I could really do it. Maybe I record myself doing it and show it to you guys later. But like realistically, it's not that hard. It's just finding a time where you can mass bid, typically on the web app or companion app. Doing it so you can go unlimited transfer target glitch. Bid on like 200 to 300 over the course of like an hour, just chilling there. Not really doing much. And it's 100% worth the grind. As you see, prices alone, what they get to, you could flip so many cards for profit. But yeah, I think having like an updated lib or like showing you guys the ups and downs. Maybe I record it in the morning, me doing it, and then I record throughout the day and say, hey, we've been doing this for the past half an hour. This is what our club's currently looking like. Yeah, let me finish up the League One, and then I guess we could do that. All right, players from one club. Yeah, we need to get rid of them. We're going to finish this up and then do one of the tradable packs. All right, so we have a ton of options here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, this is literally perfect. 9. Wait, do we have another center back? 9. Hold on. This might be perfect. Uh-oh. 10. 11. Dude, we might have just did it perfectly the first time. That might be skill if we get this down. Not having to buy a single card. Just through League SBC grinding. Having it all ready to go. Boom. You think I should save my packs for headliners or open them now? Up to you. My logic is if you're debating whether or not you're saving packs, think about how you're grinding. If you're wanting to get a headliner card and none of the cards out right now are appealing to you, that would make sense. But for me, I'm making nonstop packs. I'm making nonstop fodder. Any duplicates I get, I'm putting into something else. I'm making coins. The way our club's kind of going, it's just nonstop moving that I don't want to like stop that grind, right? The second I stop opening packs, it might get a little less stuff in my club, a little more coins I spend, and then I'm going to get a bunch of like duplicate fodder later that I might not be able to really put into anything because we might not have repeatable SBCs out at the moment. So like for me, I'd rather stick in this flow, keep opening packs nonstop and see what happens after that. But for you guys, that might not be worth it. I don't know. It's kind of up to you to decide. So let's kind of help us out here. We were going to do one of these. Let's do the tradable pack again. Or honestly, we could probably do both of these. Let's start with the untradeable one so we can get the high rated requirement done. One team requirement, not big of a deal. I know which cards we want to use and which ones we don't. Everyone else is kind of free to go. So Kamara, Gersons, you can go. I don't think we need many rares. Only 3. So that's perfect for the amount we used. Left back to goalkeeper. Boom. Duplicate taken care of. That's fine. How did you start the League SBC grind? Exclamation mark grind in chat will link you to the video you need to watch for that. How I started off. And how I'd recommend you guys to do it. How do you do the Prem easy? Champ, same video, buddy. I do the Prem through the Lib. It makes it really cheap to do that. But we also have a video on the channel if you want to look in our trading playlist. Specifically on how to grind the Prem as well, if you want to see that. But I would recommend doing the Prem through something like the Lib. It makes it a whole lot easier, a whole lot cheaper. You're still making profit on it. And for me, the way I'm doing in the grind, I can still do the Prem at least once a day. So if a 50K pack a day seems good to you, at the speed we're doing it, the pace we're doing it, I would say do that, but that's your call at the end of the day. All right, well, I need a silver rare. Oh, gosh. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but we have 2. From the same team, so it's not really hurting myself. I can't start foot 22. I have an error. Did someone know what to do? What does the error say, bud? I only need the last 2 squads for best. Can you help me to get coins quick? Yep. Trading playlist. Exclamation mark trading in chat. Or look at the newest channel, the newest videos on our channel. We have a bunch of trading tip videos. If you need some tips. I was doing the transfer target glitch and bidding on gold comments for 350 and selling for 400. Made 10K profit after selling 110 cards. Now I'm soft banned. Yep. If you guys are bidding a lot in a row or really quickly on the web app, or companion app specifically. It still applies to console as well, but it's a little different. Make sure you're not doing it super speedy to the point where they think you're a bot. So kind of mix it up. Do like 10 to 15 bids. Go open a bronze pack. Do a team. Break it up a little bit. You'll kind of get a habit and a flow of how often it happens to understand like how much you can bid. I could like give you an estimate, but really you just kind of have to feel it out. So that's like the only thing you got to watch out for. But even if that's the case, if they temporarily bid ban you or say you can't play something down at the moment, just switch. If you're on the web app, go to a companion app. If you're on companion app, go to console. You can kind of switch between the 3 of them. All right, all these contracts we can sell later too. Sweets. Some more League SBC cards. Does anyone know if there's been any leaks for what's going to be in marquee matchups tomorrow? When to buy Mbappe when his headliner comes out? I mean, you could hope in hopes that his price goes up when he's out of packs, but I honestly don't trust anything with the market this year. I have a feeling his price will just keep dropping, even if he temporarily does go up during headliners with him being out of packs. I still don't trust it, so if you want to take that risk, by all means go for it, but you're gambling anyway. Can I ask you something? What's up, buddy? I can't because I'm crap. Can do is the CSL, which is the worst one. Well, I guess you got 2 options then. You can either learn how to do it and get better at it for like other League SBCs I'm talking about, or you stick to the CSL and hope your pack luck gets better, or you get more efficient at it. Do gold contracts sell? Yep, you got to do it on weekends, though. That's the best time to try to sell them. Liverpool versus Chelsea. What are their prices at right now? We might just go through and like mass buy them. Have you ever been rejected? If so, how does it feel? I'm assuming you mean like a woman, right? Yes. Doesn't feel that bad. I mean, what's the alternative? Like, if it's someone you've been talking to for a while and you have feelings for, like, that might suck. But if it's someone you relatively new, just met, and you ask them out and they say no, you got your answer right away and you don't have to wait like 3 months and waste your life, right? That's the way I would look at it. But like mainly, sometimes you don't even have to ask. It's just like a vibe thing. If you can't organically have a conversation with them and it feels forced, chances are you're not going to have a relationship. So no need to force it, right? If it's natural, it's natural. If it's not, it's not. I think he'll go down when Headliners comes out. That's my fear, and I don't want to tell you guys to invest in him and then have him go down. I'm not big on investing. Well, investing in the FIFA market with high-rated cards, I should say. Yeah, I'm very efficient at CSL. Can do one every 15 minutes. You get a lot of shadows from it. Yeah, even with them untradeable, you could probably put, what, shadows? Is there like, wait, hold on. If you get a bunch of untradeable shadows, could you theoretically, I'm trying to think of how you do this. Could you theoretically put the shadow on a tradable player and find out which player would be the maximum profit for putting a shadow card on? Whether it be an inform, a really used card, putting the shadow on and getting more value out of it. That would probably be the smartest thing to do with it, wouldn't it? What kind of card would be best for increasing the overall value? This guy's so wise. I mean, it's not wise. It's just experience. You realize that, like, in most people's head when it comes to relationships, some people have the need to be in a relationship that doesn't get addressed enough. That comes from a lot of different things potentially. Some people like being alone, like myself. It takes a lot for me to want a relationship. But yeah, some people are caught in the in-between where it's like they get along with someone, don't tell them how they feel or don't know how to go about it, and then they're afraid they're going to lose that if it doesn't go well. And like, honestly, you can't control a lot of that. Be yourself. If the person doesn't like you for you, as normal as that sounds, just move on. I would say, ironically, it's very similar to streaming. I've been doing the same format of streaming for the past 2 years now, almost 2 years. And if you remember back in FIFA 21 and even parts of FIFA 22, we might have had like 2 or 3 average viewers at a certain time. Now the streams, oh, let's go! GG. Now the streams are really picking up and it's getting a lot more viewers. So ask yourself the question. If I did similar stuff, League SBC grinding, showing you guys how you could make profit, making videos on it, trading tips. We had over 10 million liquid coins last year. Was the value of what I gave last year different than this year? I would argue no. I would just say the audience didn't find it yet. It took a lot of crafting for me to figure out, hey, what do people like to see? What am I good at? How can I get better at this myself? How can I lay it out in a way that people would understand it? And through doing that, trial and error, over and over and over again, we finally found an audience who not only appreciates it, but loves it and loves hanging out in the community. I would say relationships, whether like friendships or you're trying to get like a girlfriend or boyfriend, would be a very similar thing where you don't want to look to see, oh, how do I need to act in order to attract those people? Same thing with streaming, right? If you just look at it as, oh, what can get me the most viewers? I'm going to do that. But you kind of change yourself to not be true to who you are or what you enjoy. It's never going to work in the long run, man. So look at it from the perspective of who are you? What are your goals? What's important in life? And if you're working towards that, the right person will come along eventually. Because like me personally, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't value the idea of streaming or like my goals with this, right? If I'm dating someone and they're actively like, anytime you spend streaming is a waste because you're just playing video games, you're a loser, LOL. They might think they're right. They might be right. Who knows? But like that's actively taken away from the vision I have for what I want with my life and the direction I want to go with creating content. And it's just not going to be a positive experience having them in my circle. Even if they like me. They might really like me. But that's going to be a negative for me, and I'm going to not want that. I've been planning to ask someone out that goes to my school. I'm okay with a no answer, but I don't know if she'll look at me the same way. And not to be that guy, bro, but if you've waited this long already and you're already at the spot where you're thinking like it might change things, you probably already have your answer. If she liked you, it'd probably be really obvious. But I don't know. If you still want to go for it, sweet. I would say just in general, ask yourself, like, is it make or break if this girl doesn't like me? And if you're really afraid that she's not going to talk to you again because you ask her, what does that say about your friendship? Were you ever that good of friends to begin with? Or is she just someone who's around that makes you feel good? Is she company? Get into my loft. I remember when we had an average of 10 viewers, the good times. Dude, that was even like a couple weeks ago, bro. It's just gradually been increasing and increasing. Same with the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, we just hit like 500 members in the Discord like a month or two ago. We're already almost about to hit 1,000. Bradley, what are you looking for, buddy? Exclamation mark grind. If you're looking for the grind video, it's also in the description too. Exclamation mark ravage. Don't confuse the chat, man. All right, Syria. Can we do a Syria team? No, dude, thank you for the sub, buddy. And yo, whoever followed me on Twitch, I appreciate that too. We're not live on Twitch, and we typically only stream on Twitch like once a month. But if you guys want to follow my Twitch, it's MumboElite over there as well. FIFA 21, when you pack Team of the Year Ronaldo live, you're screaming. Did you see me pack Vinicius this year? I think we screamed more during the Vinicius pack than we did the Ronaldo pack last year. I wish the Sir was a meme last year, though. That would have been so fun. I kind of want to watch that video of us packing Team of the Year Ronaldo last year. I forget what my reaction was. Been here since the start of FIFA, and you deserve it all, man. Great vibes. Hey, if there's one thing, like, outside of, obviously, like, the grinding element, trading, helping you guys make coins, grinding the game idea, if there's one thing that, like, I hope I help you with or I could do is, like, be a person who could create this community and have, like, all these people here together. Like, truly, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but, like, this community has been coming together. I know we joke a lot. I know we have a bunch of young people, too. But, like, honestly, it's amazing that we have so many people of different ages where it's, like, our younger audience, if they're going through something, we might have some more OGs or people who are getting up there in age or hairline who could potentially give you life advice. Or vice versa. You might have some of us who are getting old, forget what's fun in the world, and some of you guys show us it. But yeah, like FIFA 22, we've grinded so much so far. We have a great team. You guys aren't going to care about FIFA 22 the second FIFA 23 starts. Some of you might never come back after FIFA 22. But if there was ever an impact of where you felt like this was a community that you could talk to people, hang out with people, and have a good time, that will always be remembered. And like that's what I'm the most appreciative of. Dude, packing a PL silver or bronze, tell me I'm wrong, is more fun than packing a board. Coin-wise, it might be around the same, depending on the card. Victor, you're going to sleep, buddy? Dude, look at all our Serie A special cards. We might have to make a Serie A special team soon. We got the Pandev just in time for his loan. There we go. Bought this Alan Kardec a few weeks ago, and he's on my transfer targets. However, I can't sell him or put him in my club. I've tried everything, but I can't get him out. Tried quick selling. Dude, I have that same thing happening, but it's on my transfer targets. I've made 2 tickets to EA, and they're in the process of examining it. I'll show it in a second. I don't know if anyone else has had this happen to them. Look at this. If we go to our winning, you'll see that we've won these lib cards, and we've won these 2 prem. So if I go to pull these cards off, you can see that I can store the libs, and we can sell those later. But if we look at the ones that are stuck, it's 2 prem cards. If I try to pull them, it's going to say that there's an error and not allow me to pull them. It shows I've won them. We don't get the coins from them. We can't remove them. It won't let us remove them. And if we look on the web app or companion app, it shows them as untradeable, which it's impossible to have untradeable cards on your transfer targets. So I don't know how that happened. But it's happened in past FIFAs for me. Luckily, it was only 2 cards. It only takes up 2 of the 50 spots. Imagine if this would have taken up like 30 spots. And you have 30 like stuck. So EA's looking into it. I don't know if they're going to give me an answer, but I'm going to keep complaining about it until they fix it. Air says nothing, just there's been an error connecting to foot. Yeah, I don't know why that is then. Which country do you live? United States. To be honest, you helping me fall asleep since a few days, and I appreciate that. Dude, the amount of streams I've fallen asleep to, or like YouTube videos, it's like the new white noise. Any recommendation on the full lib team? I typically just go off of whatever we have the most from. I'm not really too crazy with it. The strongest we did for the longest time. I would say just kind of as you keep bidding on more cards, you'll get an idea of what's the easiest to pick up and what you have. So for example, if I would go into the lib right now, let's take a look at what we have the most from. Have a nice rest of your stream. Exactly, this is what happened to me. Yeah, I'm talking to a guy at EA right now who said they're actively fixing it, that it won't show up for a couple days. So if they pull it, I'll let you guys know how it worked and how you can get them to remove it. You put the Vinny reaction vid in the FIFA pack server. Your streams are not boring. They're just chill vibes. No, that's literally how I want the streams to be, is just chill vibes. Mbappe, 93 headliners, 99 pace, 90 dribbling, 90 shooting, 34 defense, 84 pacing, and 80 physical. Imagine if like there was shapeshifters, but instead of position, they did stats, and they gave Mbappe like 90 plus defending as a striker, and then you just played him as like a center back in game. How crazy would that be? Gave him like 90 physical. We'll take 1,000 coins from that. GG. That'd be so cool. The new meta, playing Mbappe at center back. Honestly, that'd be a good box-to-box mid then. That'd be like the new Adawar, if it was done that way. Recommended investing in fodder. If you think fodder's low, like some high-rated walkouts, feel free to pick them up. I'm not going to give you any advice on what price to buy at or if it's a good time or bad time. I do not track any of that stuff. My head is specifically in libs and a bunch of low-end cards. I can explain this to you very well, but I do not feel comfortable with fodder giving you guys price ranges for a lot of that. All right, Mason Mount, what can we sell you for, buddy? You didn't really go up that much, did you? How much did we pick? 17K we picked him up for. Did he go up at all? I might be able to get 20K out of him. That's not much. Desk we picked up for 11K. Did he rise at all? Maybe 14K. I don't ever want to sell this card, even if we can make some profit on it. Thiago Silva. 14 goals, baby. I want that card to get to 100 so bad. Mbappe or Ginola? Probably Mbappe, but both are really good. I'm back. Welcome back. About to hit 6.2 mil as well, dudes. Which brings us to transfer profit update. I think we're above 13 mil officially. Try to log into Foot on a different account on console, then back into your main one. Had a similar issue a few days ago. Yeah, let us know if that works, bud. We're going to go to bed. I'll think about your advice. Thanks, mate. Beak, last thing I'll say to that, buddy, is I don't know if you said like how long you've known this person or you said it might affect the relationship. The thing I would remember too is you're young, right? You're still in, I don't know what the high school equivalent in the UK is or where you live. But what I would say is a lot of these people early on in life, very few of them are going to stay in your life after your like childhood once you've become an adult. So if this is someone you think would like truly be in your life for a while, maybe think about that. But a majority of people you probably won't talk to again. So I would honestly say go for it, but do it with confidence. The best thing you could do, in my opinion, is don't force the question. Because if you're trying to force the question, you might be forcing an answer too. If it feels natural and you feel like a connection, I would go for it then. But if you don't feel that, just don't say it then. It's a win-win that way. Because like most people, if we're being honest, you know if you like someone within like 5 seconds of seeing them. After that, chances are probably not going to change their mind too much unless they were on the fence. I have 32 Fodders, 86 plus, and I don't know what to use it on. LOL, could you tell me which one's the best one? Have you done Vieira yet? I think Vieira would be the most meta card to keep in your team for a while, at least from my perspective, and what would be good for me. If you haven't done him and you want to get him done, I'd do him. Out of these three, Puyol is going to be the easiest value-wise. He's pretty cheap to do. Zola and Best. Best would probably be the one in your team the longest, but I've seen good Zola reviews as well, so really depends. High school's like 18 to 16 UK. How long will 615K be to 2 mil? Depends on how much you trade and what you trade with, buddy. We made 1 mil in the first week of FIFA. We made 1.5 mil last week on Prem Silver. So you could do it in a week. You could do it in a couple days. If you know what marquee matchup cards are going to be tomorrow, supposedly it's going to be Liverpool, right? You could go to Golds. I don't know if people have started investing in these already. But you could get an idea of which Liverpool cards are cheap, and if you think they're going to get into marquee matchups tomorrow, maybe go all out and invest into them. They're at 13K currently. Maybe pick them up for 13K and hope they get to 2K plus. It's up to you. What did City cards get to last week? I honestly might go through and buy a bunch of this later. Yeah, you could wait till an icon pack too and take the rest then. Keep that in mind. Yeah, let me know how it goes, bud. How much is cheaper in the market? 200K less? I'm not sure. Does anyone know the price points on the SBCs? I'm not doubling my coins right now, but I'm adding half the price I started with. Like I have 400K. You made 200K. You do best. I have no idea how to find a card to flip. Well, if you're looking for cards to double or triple your coins. We have a bunch of those in the trading playlist if you want to take a look at those videos. Those are more low-end League SBC cards, so you'd have to pick up way more in terms of the total cards because you're bidding like a couple hundred coins a piece. But for golds, marquee matchups, trying to take a guess on what they would probably be the best route. Mobile playing champs this weekend? Nah. You have 6 mil now? Yep, we're on 6.2, and I might be able to get to 7 mil tomorrow if we play our cards correctly. I might go all out on Liverpool. But I'm trying to think. So what's the big game? Is it Liverpool versus Chelsea? I might pick up Chelsea cards. The Chelsea cards being cheaper. But for some reason, I don't feel like the Chelsea ones would rise as much. More supply at Liverpool? Yeah, less rise. Wait, you're saying Liverpool has more supply? Why are the prices higher then? Yesterday you had 20K, now you have 400K just flipping libs? Dude, it's literally so easy. Yeah. See, this is where I get stuck. Do I flip libs or do I go all in on this? Theoretically, I could make a couple hundred coins a card at least. Potentially, like, best case scenario, like 1,000 a card. Sweet. But then I lose the ability to open packs. I lose the ability to do all that. I got to sell everything on in a certain amount of time. Is that even worth it, or do I stick with the libs and just keep flipping libs? That's always the thing I'm thinking about. How do you flip libs? Take a look at the trading playlist, buddy. The Libertadores videos will kind of explain it. Or the grind video, too. That's specifically on how to do the League SBC. But the first tip is trading, so it helps there. But silver defenders and midfielders I'd stick with. You used to be able to sell goalkeepers and strikers, too. But now they're getting harder and harder to sell. All right, what can we still do? We can do prem packs. Don't go all out depending on what you want to do. Well, so my fear is if I go all out like I did with the Prem cards, we got bid banned so many times just because I would just nonstop pick up cards that I don't think it's worth it to get bid banned and potentially not be able to bid on anything. But also, too, again, with the libs, we make such good coins on the libs, picking up for 250, 300, selling for 500, 600, 700, 800, sometimes 1,000 coins. Going all in on that seems like a no-brainer to keep doing. Plus, we can do the SBC. We don't have to try to sell within the hour or two it comes out. How about this? You guys, if any of you want to do the marquee matchups investing and go for the Prem cards, by all means do it. Maybe do it with like 15 cards or so, 25 cards. See if you can store some in your club and then put some on your transfer targets. See what you'd make on that. I'm going to just keep doing lib bidding. And I might do more lib bidding tomorrow than I've ever done. Just to kind of see if we can make these flips become more regular. Thing about midfielders versus defenders too. You will win more midfielder bids typically because there's more value in the defenders. So you could probably win more midfielder bids if you guys are struggling in that area to know what to go for. How do you find libs on console? You have to go to League. They're under League. I recommend doing it on web app or companion app because you can search for silvers specifically. You can't do that on console. So you lose the ability to kind of see that part of the market. You still can technically, but it's different. It's hard to explain why it's different, but it's different. What are libs? Libs are Libertadores cards. If you want to look in our trading playlist, any video you see on Libertadores, I would take a look at. We'll do some more bidding here in a second too. How to get icons on PC career mode? On career mode? I don't play career mode, so I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. BK. Is it really different on console? So here, I guess I can show it off right now for the people who don't know. So if I go to console right now, and I go to, let's do lib and league. So you go Libertadores. If I go to silvers here, the only card that's going to pop up is the Scoto dude, right? But if I back out and I go to the web app, give me a second. If I go to the web app and do the same exact thing, put in silver, put in lib, you will see 65 to 74 rated cards pop up. That are lib cards. So if we go to quality, silver, league, Libertadores, you'll see that they pop up. So what I like to do here is you can mix it up. I'll go defenders, or I guess we'll do midfielders to start. I'll do 250 price. And like right now, I typically just bid 300. And I'll go in here. I'll be watching Netflix or something typically if it's in the evening. Place bids slowly. Don't go too fast. You can see, like within a minute, you can get like 25 cards, right? It's not going to be too crazy. Every couple seconds, you're bidding on one. You do that, 25 times, what? 25 times 4 is 100. So for 4 minutes of doing this, probably not back to back to back. You probably want to do a couple minutes off, couple minutes on. You already have 100 cards. So when I say get 200 to 300 cards in your club to really start the lib grind, if you're trying to do the SBC over and over and over, not have to constantly buy fodder, this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. Same thing with defenders. Go in, switch up to defenders. I'll start doing 300 bids. Typically, people bid up to 350 on these, so I might get outbid on a lot of them. But during the day, I win a majority of these cards really easily. A lot of them for actually 250. Once I feel like I might get bid banned soon, or they might be catching on that they think I'm a bot or something, I'll open up a bronze pack or two. Selling the players from here. See what we can get, that sort of thing. Then I'll go back to it. So quick sell, do one more pack. Bronze pack. Sell these cards if you want. I'll just store them for now. If you want to try to then see what you won, see what you get outbid on, see if there's a common trend. So that was a 700 buy now. That's the reason we didn't get it. Store 4 items. A lot of these it looks like we're winning. Mainly midfielders. So instead of doing defenders / midfielders this time, I'll take off that filter and look at everyone. I'll do some 250 bids on strikers and goalkeepers because I can probably flip them for 350, 400. But then all the midfielders and wingers. Wingers go for value too. I'll place 300 bids on these guys. Again, 250 on strikers and goalkeepers if you want to try to flip them. Not all of them share the same value, so just be careful when you do that. But yeah, this is how easy it is to go in, get these bids. And then I'll go back to console, and I'll kind of show you what prices they sell for right now. Not too bad, was it? Does that kind of make sense? How do you store the cards? You put them in your club. That's how you store them. But if you want to be safe, again, check prices of buy nows before you bid too. So again, on console, it's going to limit the market I can see. I can't look specifically for silvers, but if I look for defenders in general, I know every defender right now is going for 500 coins. It's showing on the market. So theoretically, if I did like, let's say up to 350 bids right now, any card that I win for 350, I could make 150 coins on. But you see how long it takes to actually bid on those. If we do a 400 max price, you could probably try to sit here and snipe a little bit. See if we can get one. This would not be worth the time. Do not do this. This is a stupid use of time, but I kind of want to see if you could get one. So 350 for a center back, 70 rated. 73 rated, jeez. He sells for probably 700 right now. So we doubled our coins on him. Technically, that was a good pickup. How do you sell libs? You compare price and look for which price it's going for and sell it for that price. So I'll store the ones I don't have so we can use them for the next lib run. This one we picked up for 300, compare price. His lowest buy now is 800, so we can do 700. Made 400 coins on him, boom. This guy, lowest buy now, 850. We'll do 700 again. Made 400 coins on him, boom. This guy, lowest buy now, 700. We'll do 600 on him. Made 300 coins, boom. This guy, 400 coins, made 150 on him, boom. This is how easy it is to do this method. On PlayStation at least. Xbox and PC, a little bit different of a market, but the same logic applies. We have people doing it on every system and say it's working. So like literally, you don't even have to do the lib SBC if you don't want to. Just sit here and flip these cards. Look at this. Someone's using always ready as the one team requirement. And since I have this team and I've used this team, I know that people will buy this guy because they probably have a lot of the bronzes and the low rated silvers. They're getting close to that chem needed. They're getting close to that rating needed. And they're willing to spend for this. So we're going to do something crazy. We're going to put this guy for like 1.5K. We'll do an open bid of 700 to start. I'm going to see if someone's willing to buy that. Do 600 for this one. But like that's another thing too. Doing the lib SBC, you gain a knowledge of what players people look for. And you gain a knowledge of the market at what time things are the most expensive buy now wise. So like hopefully you guys at some point do the lib SBC because it makes it a lot easier picking these up too. Like some people will be like, oh, doing the union team. I remember doing this one team requirement. Right mid was something that I struggled getting a lot. Lowest buy now on that is 1.4 right now. I'm going to do 900 because I know if I was going in, I would spend 900 to get one card if that meant I could be down with the lib SBC that run around. Boom. That easy, dudes. I'm going to buy like 30 Liverpool players and let you know how it goes. I might just store some Liverpool players on my club too. We might as well. What the heck? Let's do it. Let's get some Liverpool players. Let's get some... Let's get some Chelsea players. Not go crazy with it. We'll just get some in the club. Which one club is the cheapest? It's always changing, man. There's never a set one that's the cheapest. So I would say do whatever you have the most for. You could honestly probably flip these right now for profit too. So if I went to store these, any duplicates I have, pick them up for 1.2. Could probably sell for 1.4 eventually. Commons it's probably easier with. 1.4. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to try a method real quick. Gold common, 1,100. We're going to try to snipe these. Are you a free-to-play player? Yep. The only money I spent on the game was the pre-order. Yeah, the bids are going to get hard to win, so you're going to have to stick to. So 1-2. $1K. Looking for 1-3. Can I see your main team? Yeah, let me show it off. This is our main squad. We're in the middle of making an AC Milan past and present. This is our first owner team. And this is our AC Milan past and present currently. What's my name? Reed. All right, back to Lib. So for the one team, a lot of you guys are asking which one's the best one to do it for. Let me kind of give you an example of what my club looks like. So like club always ready. We got a bunch of stuff here. This was the card that we were going to sell for a lot, wasn't it? He's untradeable. All right, maybe we try to do that again now that we have that. Like that one we have a lot from. America, don't have a lot from. This one we're close. Fodder we have quite a few, about half. Kind of always changes. You probably want to keep an eye on it too, especially if you just went through an SBC. You probably want to kind of have a team ready to go. So like this one, we have a lot of strikers, right backs. And then we have a lot of players. We might not have the chem. This one, we have a lot of players. We don't have the rating. Junior's decent. This one we've used quite a bit. We could probably do this one again. Looks like we might be lacking defenders. Let's see how we can do. Got center back, CDM. This might be good. Where's Freddie? Had to head out for the night. So we have 88 chem there. We need a proper position to finish this out. So we need a right back. It'd probably be our best friend. So this team is the U. Go to Lib. Quito. What are right backs at? So this would be an example of a card where on the market, you'd see the market value might be 700 coins for this card. You might be thinking, why would someone buy a 700 coin card when the lowest right back on the market in general for the whole Lib League might be 600? That's the reason why, because I needed that card to finish it up. What time is it there? It's 6:41 in the evening. I spent on a ton of Libs for 600 when I didn't put defenders or silver. I'm so dumb. Didn't spend that much. Funny thing, if you do defender or midfielder in the search thing and you take it away, there's actually hidden cards that pop up where you might get defenders or midfielders that wouldn't have shown up before. I don't know why that's the case, but I always switch back and forth from defender, midfield, then nothing. All right, dudes, I'm going to go all out on Lib. I got to end the stream here. Thank you for chilling today. If you did enjoy it, feel free to smack the like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Let me link the Discord so you guys can be notified when we go live and also when we post videos. Feel free to put the YouTube notifications on as well. That's up to you. Is the Lib flipping vid how to double your coins with Lib bidding? It can be. Yeah, that's one of them. We got quite a few videos on the Lib. But yeah, that one should help you do the method. But yeah, we'll be live 3 hours, 45 minutes after new content. Whatever time zone that is for you to make it easier. 4 hours after new content is when we typically go live. Yeah, I'll see you then. God bless. Have a good night.